I have a question for all of you. Raise your hands if English is not your mother tongue. All right, so you guys will understand me. I'll start with the problem. So modern AI is trained on English-centric data, and that's why fluency in all other languages is low. Now, localization is a crucial step in expanding businesses to new markets, especially for international products like games or consumer apps. And localization is more complicated than just machine translation like this, right? So adapting to customers' language and culture can bring genuine connections and trust with audience. In fact, 76% of customers prefer their product localized in their mother tongue. And ignoring that can hurt business, but if you apply that knowledge, then your post-localization revenue will grow up to 8 times. To increase such results faster and more consistently, we built Algebras. Algebras is an AI-powered localization solution built specifically for games and apps for UI and media localization. And honestly, our clients love us. You can check by scanning the QR code, but it will be there. Why? Because, first of all, we do have fair amount of integrations, and integrations makes things easy. And also, integrations create stickiness. And for subscription type of business, the integration and stickiness are really great. It improves your unit economics, right? So far, we outperformed Google and OpenAI in fluency for Eastern languages. And because of that, UNESCO invited us to set up international standards for AI. And with this product, we eliminate thousands of hours of manual work, handling everything from entire game universes to UI. For instance, out of consumer apps, InDrive expanded their content just in weeks using our solution. Our team has been recognized by professional community. And with the experience in big tech and successful startups, we bring power to the toughest localization challenges. In fact, we supported more than 20 new languages in Google ecosystem last 2 years. With $6 billion market, fast-growing translation volume, in a doubled ARR after the launch last month, we're supported by global leaders. We're now raising $1.5 million to achieve leadership in our niche market. So far, we have soft commitments for half of it and 4 term sheets. Algebras opens doors to new markets. Join us.
Now to the questions. The mic is yours.
So is my assumption correct that your main competitor is AI?
No, I will explain. First of all, AI is indirect competition. Our direct competitors are other localization solutions which are using AI. At this moment, and I would say that the research we've done gives us tactical opportunities, but in strategic oversight, we believe that all larger companies will be number one. And we think that IP which we're generating will give us additional value in terms of exit as a company being sold to some larger company.
So now OpenAI and Google provides instant translation services for conversational models, and from the API side, they give you opportunity for like a very cheap subscription to integrate it into your application and the games. So the translation is going to be fluent and very cheap. So the idea, I'm sorry, but the idea, what they want to do is just to commoditize what you're building as a separate product to be part of their platform. How do you gonna fight them?
Okay, so if I understood your message correctly, you're saying that OpenAI will build better...
Something inside. What you're doing, they're gonna have it inside.
Yeah. So our experience by supporting completely new languages and new dialects for OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, who are used data sets and overall results we've done for the last 2 years shows that people working there, they're the same level researchers, the same level of people who are solving the same problems. We're focusing mostly on solving the vertical problems. We are seeking to be the solution which will be the best for gaming, for starters, because we believe that for niche, we can grow faster and we will give a lot of value. And you can see that we launched a month ago, and now we have 260K ARR. We'll be doing it faster, but then we'll see about the other.
Which models do you use then? Like, do you use LLMs for the translations as well?
We use the model orchestration. There are two types of the product. The first one is also mixing with some proprietary models. The second one is using our own weights.
What is the base model then?
The base model is the one which is has the highest value, the highest accuracy for the specific language pair, usually. So you use it, and then you improve with specific methods the fluency, because accuracy is actually an opposite for fluency.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is there, you're saying that the reason you're better than other models is because most models are trained on the English language and not on the different pairs in the niche markets. Is there a data play here for you where you aggregate and digitize the languages from niche geographies that perhaps don't have a lot of resources in digital form, and then you monetize that as, I don't know, pre-training data or fine-tuning existing models?
Yeah, absolutely. If we look at the map of languages which are Eastern than Poland, for instance, then the amount of data sets are fairly not high. So we're improving that list of the languages by extra data sets. And the IP we're doing is very interesting for at least a few companies. So for now, we're talking about the acquisition already with NVIDIA, for instance. And at the same time, it's interesting, of course, for Anthropic, OpenAI, and other companies as well.
Ira, thank you so much. I like the pitch. I like how the stories flow, and the problem is there because we recently invested in Tarjama. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's Arabic LLM that's only work properly in this language group. And I know that if we're talking about localization, it's very important, but your focus, you will stay only on Eastern European language cohort, or you want to expand? What is your vision for that product in 5-7 years?
I would say that in 2 years, we'll be probably done with majority of the innovation in terms of localization. So we're covering in, I would say, next half a year with the integrations with Unity and Unreal Engine covering 90% of the gaming market, plus consumer apps. It will be integrations with App Store and Android. And then we're focusing mostly on national level LLMs, because if you have a really great translation engine, which is called Tokenizer, then it's very easy for you to train LLMs and then become one of the providers on-premise or cloud-based.
And the question, what kind of groups? It will be Eastern European or, I don't know, maybe Greek language?
The groups, we're focusing right now on the eastern part of the world because it's something games are lacking. But in general, I would say that we're coming after all non-English languages, because if we talk about 6 international languages, excluding English, there is also Spanish, German, French, Russian, and Chinese.
Arabic.
There are a lot of translations from these languages to other. So
definitely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.